Yeah, so I'm just gonna start the camera, start talking, man. This is crazy, bro. Motivation, right? You need some motivation? Well, here you go. Been rapping for 15 years, doing music. I'm 31 years old, man. Long story short, I spent a lot of money to even get where I'm at. My name King Ricky. I got music out everywhere, all platforms. I'm in Chicago. I stay in the suburbs right now, but I'm from Chicago. Now you can look up my music, whatever. Follow me on Instagram, King.Ricky underscore all that. But this motivation, just when you're about to give up, right? It's like I bump into somebody that I met doing business. Years later, found out that this lady is a talk show personality, content manager for a radio station that that's growing and popping out here. Been known as a normal person all this time, doing regular business with her, not knowing what she does, right? Until the iPhone give me an update to update her contact information, and it updates it as her real name. So I look it up on Facebook. Don't know why. I can't say why because I woke up because my fiance alarm went off around 4:44 in the morning, like it always does. And this is the time when my brain is doing the most thinking and the frontal cortex or whatever. This is the time where everybody's brain is the most absorbent or the most active or the most radiant or something. You can look it up. But I see that and I update the contact information. Somehow I end up looking her up on Facebook, or I think I seen the suggest. I seen the suggest. I opened up Facebook. I opened up Facebook, and there goes the suggestion for her name. Like what the what kind of? But that's not even what I'm looking thinking. Whatever. I click it. I click on the profile, and it's this lady, and this lady is a talk show host for bro. Hold on. You know. So now I need answers. I've never talked to her on other terms than the business we've had. Now I figure out who she is, and now I'm sending her text after text. Yo, I just seen this and shoot a picture of my IG too. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I do music, man. Blah, blah, blah. No response. Like the lady probably looking like, oh God, this is why people don't need to know who you are or whatever. But she's definitely texting different. Um, leaving me on red. But it's like I'm a persistent guy. Literally, this is just happening to me. I'm a persistent guy. I've been on the radio. I'm not trying to, but I've been out there in Chicago. It's real. I'm real small, but it's just like motivation, right? Because AI and technology. How in the world am I connected to someone like this that's completely vibrating at the frequencies in which I want to be vibrating? You know? So this is blowing my mind, bro. And of course, I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm 31 now. Just turned 31 back in December, and you know, I'm a spiritual guy, and I believe in energies attract and frequencies and manifesting. But how could I have been doing business with someone for this long, and they could have been the one holding the key to the door I've been begging to enter, and not knowing this? This is, and even if this lady doesn't help me, this is mind blowing energy. And I cannot make this up, bro. I cannot make this up. And whatever happens here, I don't, I really, this is what me and my fiance have on our wall right here. See this? I don't need to upload nothing on the computer to show how good I edit videos. This is the truth, right? Manifestation. I'm not gonna show you the other posters I got. I'm not gonna show you my closet. I'm not gonna show you my house. I'm not gonna show you my grill that's fucked up. Which you can see. But nobody know it was even more bad. I filled this in, was chipped. I fixed this. We're working slowly. Not gonna show you some type of chart that's gonna blow your mind or do some type of edit with it sound cool, smooth, that. None of that, gang. This is the truth. Real power of manifestation, bro. And look, she just texted me back. I just had to swipe it up. After this video, I'll open it when I get done. But motivation is this. Keep on going, man. Keep believing in yourself, man. What I'm starting to realize is like this world is a complete simulation in which you hold the fucking controls to flip on whichever simulation you want in your life. You want to be a barber, you can turn that simulation on. You want to be a truck driver, you can turn that simulation on. You want to be an educator, philosopher, you can turn that simulation on. Me? I've been doing music for a while. I've decided to turn that simulation on. Now, this is a business motivational channel for independent artists, but this motivation could go for anybody. You just gotta believe. I put everything I had into this. I lost friends, I lost family, and I'm still having, really, okay, a list come out every year for artists and stuff. Let's just say I don't really care about this. But, it's crazy. I don't want a list come out, but I'm not even on it. I'm not even on that list. I put so much into this, but I didn't know I cared about the list. But, I guess that simulation was turned on when it was presented to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the thought. What would I feel like if I removed the thought? I think I would feel okay. So I'm going to remove that thought. Boom. It's out of my paradigm. And now, back to what's really happening. Like that text I swiped away from. And look, it shows you how passionate I am about music. Because look at how something like that excites me, makes me move, bro. News like that. Only real artists can relate to that. Anything that make you feel like, man, bro, my music might actually get there. And these people and these platforms, not the platforms, but the people who they took advantage of us for a long time. But I think that people now are seeing that the power of being underground and being free, man. That fame then got exposed, A lot of people don't really they don't want it like that no more. There's other things, There's better things out there. But you still gotta climb the mountain, gang. You still got to climb that mountain. If you ain't yet, like this video and subscribe, man. It's real off the dome, no edits. Your boy, Big Ricky, man.